Oh my gosh, Ian, it's so hot. It's been like 90 degrees outside this entire week.
I know, but today's is much better. Anyway, it feels so much hotter with all those lights shining down on us. Spring is here, and it's time to ditch these baggy sweatshirts and pull out those tank tops.
Right, I don't think I'll be showing up to anchor the show in one of those anytime soon.
But that's actually like a good idea though, and like an APN logo tank top.
Yeah, with our names embroidered on them.
I was just kidding, but maybe that's an idea for next school year's Apache News merch.
Maybe. Anyway, let's jump into the show. I'm Amish Cha.
And I'm Ian Chen. Live from our studio in A building, welcome to Apache News Show 23.
We would like to give the Arcadia winners of the LA County Fair a huge congratulations. A big applause to Cindy Liu Jr. for second place in microbiology and the special award from Yale Science and Engineering Association. Krishka Saxena, sophomore, for third place in chemistry, and Atar Prabhu Tendulkar, freshman, for recognition in biochemistry and molecular biology.
In late January, we covered the retirement of Supreme Court Justice Stephen Breyer. Since then, a lot has happened behind the scenes. To cover this unfolding event, we give you Rocco with an in-depth look.
In the wake of Stephen Breyer's retirement in January, the wheels were set in motion to find a new candidate for Supreme Court Justice. In 2020, Joe Biden, during his presidential campaign, promised to put the first African-American woman on the Supreme Court. And, as of today, it seems as though he'll fulfill his campaign promise to American voters.
Soon after Stephen Breyer announced that he would be stepping down as Supreme Court Justice, President Biden reaffirmed his intentions to appoint the first black woman to the Supreme Court.
The person I will nominate will be someone with extraordinary qualifications, character, experience, and integrity. And that person will be the first black woman ever nominated to the United States Supreme Court.
To give you a better explanation of this process than I ever could, here's Miss Moore and her thoughts on the events currently unfolding.
The president will nominate a Supreme Court justice, but the Senate has to confirm that nomination. And so Justice Brown has been sitting through some Senate confirmation hearings the past few days. This is a small committee inside of the Senate. It's not the full Senate, it's just the Judiciary Committee, which is made up of both Republicans and Democratic senators who are questioning Judge Brown on various things about her judicial interpretation, her constitutional interpretation, past rulings, etc., to sort of try to determine her qualifications for sitting on the court and also what her interpretation of the Constitution and maybe then potential future rulings might be.
Whether or not Ketanji Brown Jackson is elected to the Supreme Court, it's nice to see a politician making strides to fulfilling their promises. This has been Rocco. Back to you beautiful people in the studio.
If you are an incoming senior looking to build and practice your leadership skills, the seniors of Merit at Work are recruiting. The informational meeting is on the 28th from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the Performing Arts Center. If you cannot attend, email Ms. Grubbs at the link down below.
The struggle of setting your clock an hour forward and back has been a controversial topic for years. However, the spring forward, fall back movement may be coming to a more permanent solution. Let's check out if our Apaches are still in favor of keeping those extra hours of sunlight each day.
I like saving daylight, but I'm not sure where I can put it. I also think that we should keep it right now the way that it is, meaning that the day lasts longer. When it's dark at 4:30, I'm old. I have to go to bed.
I don't really mind it since most of my clocks do it automatically.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Why do you guys like daylight savings?
Because there's more sun throughout the day and it feels more like summer.
Yeah. No,
Why don't you like daylight savings time?
because there's less time in the day.
Yeah, I do.
Why do you like daylight savings time?
I have more time to do stuff outside, you know, more sunlight.
I hate switching back and forth my clocks. It's a lot of effort on my part. Also, it makes everyone tired. Like, it messes with everyone's sleep schedule, especially kids, you guys, teenagers. Like, you need a consistent sleep schedule.
From April 11th to April 15th, the Wellness Center will be holding a wellness event week. Monday will be music performance, Tuesday will be creative art, Wednesday will be origami hosted by SMW, Thursday will be art stations, and Friday will be psych day. Join for some mental relaxation.
Bringing us laughter, tears, and fiery roasts, last day to watch the speech Follies is tomorrow. To wrap up the show, here is Sandra to share how this team has prepared for this brilliant event.
As this is their first speech Follies back in 2 years, the speech debate team is eager to give it their all. With the best speeches and some improv, they will cover all sorts of topics, political and controversial, in ways that will entertain your night.
Taking place in the lecture hall at 7 p.m., the audiences of Speech Follies are gone through a series of performances hosted by our very own speech debate team. Here is Tanvi Batra and Becky Chen from the team to inform us how the speech debate team has prepared for the show.
So this is a accumulation of all the work from the entire school year. So these are speeches that we've been performing at the competitions. We're doing it again.
Honestly, I think it'll be super fun and make you guys laugh, cry, and be inspired.
Just as eager as the students, the advisor who made this happen, Ms. Novak, gives a final word about what to take away from this awesome show.
It's definitely topics that are relatable to most people. So it's a really fun way to experience something, because a lot of people come to Speech Follies thinking, oh, it's going to be 2 hours of someone debating. No, that's not what it is. It's going to be really enjoyable, and I hope that people take the risk and come and see us.
If that sounded interesting to you, the last show will be held in the lecture hall at 7 p.m. $10 cash only at the door, and that is all for Speech Follies. Back to you guys at the studio.
Are you an aspiring journalist, videographer, graphic artist, or TV personality? Well, it's that time of the year where our very own Apache News team is recruiting new members. If you want to join APN, be sure to visit apachenews.ausd.net/join. Don't forget to submit your application before the deadline on April 1st, which is next Friday. Hope to see you next year in those tank tops.
Our talent in the visual arts is one to be recognized amongst our Apaches. Let's head over to Maryam to see all the efforts the visual arts students have been putting into their arts and how they will be showcasing it.
The most talented artists of Arcadia High School are showcasing their work at the 4th Annual Art Exhibition on March 29th to the 31st.
This is really kind of the first time in a couple of years where we've been able to showcase all of our students' work in the visual arts program. We're showcasing artwork just from every single class that we offer. So it's really exciting to see a diverse range of talent.
An art piece that will be displayed is by art honor students Daphne Sotoyo and Phoenix Chen.
We wanted to create a landscape that was virtually untouched by humanity. The only sign that humans were there is the tent on the far right.
I really hope that people will be able to come and enjoy the amazing artwork that is displayed by our students and also be inspired.
This is just a sneak peek of what's to come, so
if you want to see all these talented people, make sure to come see the art show.
Hey, is it just me, or does this temperature keep on rising in here?
No, I agree. I could not handle being outside. Also, imagine playing a sport in this weather.
I know, right? I give props to all the athletes who are playing through the heat. By the way, do you know what's popping in sports?
No, I don't, but I bet Jelani does. Hey Jelani, what are the only 2 seasons in California?
Hot and hotter. Well, luckily for our teams, it's been an easy week with only a few games. Boys tennis played against Crescenta Valley this Tuesday with great determination and teamwork. Luke Fang, William Cao, and Will each won 3 sets in singles, while the teams of Bryce Wong and James won 3 sets in doubles. They victoriously won the game 16-2. Congratulations and outstanding work. We wish you on your next game. One of our very own Arcadia athletes, Ty Pearson, was honored as an athlete at the yearly National Football Foundation Scholar Athlete Gala Banquet. We would like to congratulate Ty as well as Coach Sims on their great achievement. Congrats! This past Wednesday, our swim team won yet again. Meeting against Pasadena at home, our Apaches were looking to win yet another game. The Apache skill was great work to the swim team, and keep it up. Lastly, let's go over the other sports teams that played this week. On Monday, baseball won against Glendale 12-0. On Wednesday, volleyball won 3-1 against San Gabriel. And yesterday, softball won 8-5 against Chris. Great work to Morgan Howie and Tiara Westbrook for hitting 2 home runs back-to-back in the first inning. Today, boys tennis played away against Corona Del Mar High School. Track and field away against Pasadena at 3. Badminton plays away against San Gabriel at 3:15. Baseball plays away against 3:30. And volleyball plays away against Valley at 6. And that wraps up sports. Let's give a round of applause to the teams. This has been Jelani, and back to the anchors.
A gigantic thank you to all of those that support the program. This week we're highlighting Jen Aoki, Ajay Jha, Leigh Chavez, Mr. Panza, Emily Suñez, Nate Edelman, Lauren Yamada, Tamara Sputnik, Diana Becerro, Shirley Yi, Angela Barnett, Rain Kwan, Doran Kong, and Sam B. If you haven't gotten a shout out yet, we'll get you in an upcoming show.
Okay, Ian, let's start talking about those tank tops.
I know someone who has been thinking about them.
I am genuinely excited about spring being here, but most importantly, I'm excited about spring break.
Yes, of course. I'm finally gonna get out of this Los Angeles heat wave.
Sounds like a plan. Where are you going?
Las Vegas.
To beat the heat wave?
At least it's colder at night. Anyway, make sure to tune in to our special April Fool's show next week, during the last 15 minutes of fourth period.
And follow all of our socials down below to stay updated. This has been Amish.
And Ian Chen. We'll see you next week, Apaches.